Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to the Slingshot project. This is Souless here, and welcome back. Now, I have got a lot of plans and a lot of ideas for this episode, and, well, I think one of the first things you might actually notice that I have changed is that I've actually finally updated my texture pack to allow for some high definition granite, and other changes that I'm slowly noticing. I literally changed this about half an hour ago, so I'm still getting used to it. I keep wondering what the hell this thing on my floor is. I've got to admit, I'm not too sure if I like it in this texture pack. I might try and change it back. Well, you see, I want this now. I believe this is episode 9 or 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 9. But I'm thinking it's time to effectively begin a new chapter in my designing and my place in this Minecraft server. So, without further ado, let's get on with things. Okay, so you might notice this big sort of notice board thing that I've added here. Now, this is sort of a bit of an inspiration from what some of the others have started doing, and it's really useful, to be honest. So okay, I'll go through each different thing on here first, and in some instances I will go and show you the progress I've made on each of these specific things I have decided to expand on for, well, the next few episodes, hopefully. Don't know how long they will take, obviously. Okay, so first of all we have finished the pool. And, well, the pool will be shown right about now. Okay, so here it is, the sort of lovely pool. It's not finished yet, but that's sort of the plan. Obviously I needed to do something in this room, and I looked at the floor and I decided it reminded me of swimming pools over here in England. If you didn't know that we lived in England, that is where we are, and where the Slingshot project is currently situated, or situated, whichever one it is. So this is obviously quite a large pool, and it's quite bland at the moment. There's a boat there because, well, why not? I do need to. I've got a bit of an idea of maybe adding a tropical theme or a jungle theme. I'm thinking jungle theme, just because Mr. Yuppie's got a bit of a tropical thing going on at his place. So I'm thinking going for something a little bit different, and obviously Iggyus has got the ice going, so I'm left with jungle. However, I don't really know where any jungle things are, so that might change if I don't find any. So the little features so far, as I've said, we've got a boat. It's a really large pool. It goes up to the glass, which I thought was quite a nice feature. And there is this little slide that I built in, so it does work quite well. It's quite entertaining in a very simple manner. So yeah, there is the pool. Okay, so you've seen the pool. You sort of get the idea with that one. Hopefully it will go quite well. We have the Mount Souless Express Mark II that I am hoping to begin on soon. I've sort of started on it, but I've not really done very much. All I've done is exchanging the redstone torches for redstone blocks. I understand that's an addition, and it has been pointed out by the others, but I just think it looks nicer, and that's what I'm trying to go for a bit now, like aesthetics and some design as well. Okay, so next one is finishing the lava cone. Now, this one, I'll admit, is going to be a bit tricky. There's quite a lot to do for that. I need to collect a lot of lava, and the idea is to sort of fill in the area of the top of my base with lava, which could be very disastrous, but I'm hoping it gives a really cool effect at the end. This one should probably take quite a high priority, which is finishing the spawn house, because it looks horrendous. I've got a few ideas So I'll get to that at some point. Probably not right now, but it does need to take a high priority. Okay, this next sort of row can be quite a low priority. There's not really a lot that's very important about these. These are just like for resources, really. When the area around me starts drying up. First of all, is to expand Outpost 1 because at the moment it's looking a little shabby. I think I'll just cut to that now so you guys can see. Okay, guys, so here is Outpost 1. Obviously, has been blown up a couple of times, much to my irritants. It's a bit gloomy, really. It's not a nice building. It was very quick, sort of like a hut that I was building, and it really does need to be improved. And inside, we've got the basics. You've got workbench, furnace, and a large chest, and also a bed and one torch. It really needs a lot of work here. You know, I'm hoping to expand it around here. You know, just make it rather sizable and just look a bit more like it should, like a real outpost should. Just, you know, to give it a nice sort of feel that it's a permanent structure rather than just a crappy little thing that I built. So as you've seen, it is a little bit on the dark and gloomy side. It needs improving, and that is something I'm going to do. These next two are building outposts 2 and 3. Now, there is something I need to do first, and that is searching for viable resources, which will coincide with these two really, because the outpost sort of plan is to have these little areas that I can use to gather resources and then to store them for if I need to build anything in that area, and also if I need the resources back around this localized area. Hopefully it won't do. And I might search some more areas to possibly build more outposts, but at the moment I'm thinking of just sticking with 3. This one is probably the lowest priority. I've had the idea of trying to build my take on the Parthenon. I'm not going to do it out of quartz because that will take me way too much time to do. And I really just don't have the time to go mining for all that quartz and to do everything. So I think I'm doing it out of different materials, maybe different colours, you know, my own take, not doing it perfectly. I'm sort of thinking maybe doing it in the desert somewhere, but I'll have to figure that out. I'm going to skip past this one and go straight to this, which is completing the tree houses, because, well, the guys they've only got one place to stay and they need a bit more. I also need to sort of build a bit of, I need to expand the Mount Souless Express to accommodate for a drop-off point there. And once again, I'm waving my arms in the air and you can't see that obviously, and I'm feeling a bit stupid. Then we have this, the mob spawner, which I will explain and show right now because it is actually something I've built. Okay guys, so welcome to the XP farm. This is based off a design by another YouTuber. It's an incredible design, and purely the reason I use it because it's so good and it works brilliantly, so I thought, why would I use anything else? You see, I found me and Misty Uppy were mining around Outpost 1 in the area there, and Misty Uppy found a spider spawner and so gladly helped me to take control of it. I'll say help me, by help me I mean he took control of it and then said that I could use it for one, and he said I could have it. So I've obviously not shown the construction of this just because another YouTuber has done it, and there's no point me really showing the let's build of something that isn't my design, and so therefore I will link into the description the design that he used. Obviously there is a couple of torches to keep it quite well lit. There is a lovely chest here with a few spider eyes and string, and I will show you how it works. So what you do is you lift up this, which opens up that, and the spiders should get pushed out. So all those, I'll leave it here at just that amount of spiders for the moment. You close this lever and then you hit this button I need to get crushed just long enough so that they will be down to 1 heart. So then I can just go up and do that, and then just gather up all the XP and the various stuff. And closing the lever stops them from just coming through. A couple of things I want to do here is just to make it the entrance just look a bit nicer, and to sort of clearly sign the way around this area, which I've obviously mined a lot more of. Just so then when the others decide to come using it, because it is something I actually will use at public space, they don't have this sort of horrendous looking noob pillar with ladders on to have to get up to the top, because God, it looks horrendous. And obviously Outpost 1 is just precariously hanging over the edge, so I want to just improve this area. Okay, so you've seen that, and there are still some aesthetic things that need to be sorted out, but it will be hopefully sorted soon. And then this is the final piece of pièce de résistance, so we call it, which is marking out the borders and building the wall. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell am I talking about? The idea is because I'm going to build the Mount Souless Empire. And, well, what will most likely be either... I think that I'll save that for the next episode to start marking out the borders, because, you see, me and Iggyus have now got a bit of a rivalry going on. Albeit a bit of a one-sided rivalry currently, because his redstone capabilities are way in advance of mine. However, my base is way in advance of his, because it's actually habitable and not just a big floating pile of wool in the sky. You see, we're both going to build empires, and we're both trying to build the better empire. Obviously mine will be the better of the two, but well, that's sort of the plan, really. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this sort of update episode, very similar to last episode, and I promise that the one after this will include a lot more building and a lot more of me actually getting on with things rather than just sort of recapping. But I just felt that this was a very important episode I had to show, because it's showing my progress, and you know, I feel I need this talking time with you guys just to get across my plans, ideas, and, well, possible world domination. So, it has been great speaking to you guys once again, and I hope you have a very nice day.